My name is Alicia Smith. I'm a senior wildlife and fisheries biology major. I've been a part of 2 different creative inquiry projects during my time at Clemson, and I'm a part of a 3rd creative inquiry this semester. These projects have helped me to gain experience in the area of wildlife and fisheries biology and helped me to establish a goal for the future. During my junior year, I took part in a project that focused on the removal of invasive plant species around campus. The invasive species included Chinese privet, silverthorn, tree of heaven, and several others, all of which are known to be common invasive species throughout their geographical range. This was a hands-on project that was done by going out once a week, almost every week, and cutting out species from the Clemson campus and surrounding areas. The goal for the project was to remove at least 20 individuals of each plant species. Also during my junior year, I participated in a bird observatory creative inquiry. For this, the class brainstormed ideas that could make the Clemson campus more bird-friendly. We came up with several ideas, one of which was doing away with holly trees at the windows of buildings. This idea can be extended to any shrub or tree that is planted around windows that have berries that birds are attracted to. The idea is that this would help cut down on bird strikes on the windows of campus buildings. Another idea concerned the balloon release that occurs before football games. However, the politics of this idea are complicated and therefore did not receive much attention. Unfortunately, we were not able to actually make any change to create a more bird-friendly campus. More recently, this past summer, I worked as a fisheries technician for Dr. Yoichiro Kano here on campus. This project was based in the Clemson Experimental Forest. It focused on the spawning behavior of 2 fish species, bluehead chub and yellowfin shiner. The basis behind this experiment was to capture footage of the bluehead chub and yellowfin shiner spawning behavior. This is the experiment that really helped me decide that I wanted to work in fisheries rather than with wildlife. After I complete my undergraduate degree, I am hoping to go to graduate school and continue my studies in the field of fisheries ecology. Taking a technical writing course will hopefully help me work on writing skills that will be necessary for me to reach my goal of getting into graduate school. Writing in a way to only have one meaning is not an easy task, and it is not a skill I'm good at. In the creative inquiry I am currently a part of, there is a chance to publish our research findings. Understanding how to properly write a technical report will be extremely useful if our project makes it to the point of publication. In order to better understand the use of technical documents in the field of fisheries ecology, I spoke with Dr. Yoichiro Kano. He gave me examples of different kinds of technical writings. Each of these types of technical documents are used in different ways. Some are used more often than others. 2 types of technical documents that are being used in the field of fisheries ecology are technical reports and brochures. The most common type of technical document is a technical report. In Dr. Kano's work, he writes reports for the state and federal government. He is part of a land-grant institution and has a research appointment. This means that the research he is appointed to do is meant to assist the government in the field of fisheries ecology. When it comes to getting the work done, Dr. Kano says, I do the research myself, hire graduate students, or get help from undergraduate students. The state and federal government are oftentimes looking for management implications from the work that is appointed to Dr. Kano. Because of this, the end product is typically a technical report. This technical report is particular to manuscript and style of a formal report that includes tables, figures, and literature cited. A technical report should contain several components. The abstract should be an overview of the contents of the paper without going too in-depth. The introduction uses references to explain the background of the report. It also explains the purpose of the research that occurred prior to the written report. The following section, Methods and Materials, is a detailed overview of exactly what happened in the field. It often includes information on which methods worked and which methods were not useful in the research. The discussion and results section can be made into 1 or 2 sections depending on the research project itself. It should include references that cover similar topics and compare the results from those sources to the information that was found in your research. The last written portion of a technical report should be the conclusion. This section should include the conclusion that was drawn from any fieldwork and from the research. Tables and figures should be included after the conclusion and should be referenced to throughout the report. A technical report is not complete without all of these sections. One of the lesser recognized forms of a technical document is a brochure. Some professors on campus may be a part of a program called Outreach Extension. The people that are part of this produce brochures, visit high schools, and display their findings in a visible manner. Brochures are typically concise, to the point, and do not offer a lot of information. However, they are often used as a visual aid or can be used to get people interested in a topic. Technical reports and brochures are being used in fisheries ecology. They are used in varying degrees, but they each serve their own purpose in this field. The general consensus is that the format of technical documents in fisheries ecology is becoming widely diversified.